Yemo bibi akwaba bisian for pinaxtv so any now the NDC metre a year John Dramani Mahama the administration womo betina so we've seen say womo year a lot of changes womo year nsakra bebree wo a year the government sector no emu now one of the directives womo de betu dwa no say obi bia wo kra a diplomatic passport and access service passport e wo krom hanum say omomodin na onfanko the foreign affairs. Now this information foreign affairs minister metre Iraq Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa wono no this ansem we ebetuja. Now after some weeks yenya feedback from the ministry mu say due to one or two say diplomatic passports be 701 and no cancel e wo krom hanum say timu say affect the former mechanic say officials are not almost a survey in the Ekufuado led government affect enipa bebree pa enya sem kito na omo de press release aba beto monten so busia nche ye de emunsem ebeba beto dwa e de ama omo twem say due to one or two reasons inti na womo cancel those particular diplomatic passports and service passports. Now on your screens, we will see a press release where it's coming from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs or say public announcement, cancellation of diplomatic and service passports. In the down will say Accra 6th May 2025, further to its public announcement of 15th January 2025 and 10th March 2025 on the recall of diplomatic and service passports. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs wishes to announce that effective today, 6th May 2025, diplomatic passports and service passports issued to an unlisted category of persons have been cancelled and are not valid for international travel. Into the omo patching and say 15th January 2025, yesha fena say and omo debetu just say wow we diplomatic passport bia and a service passport fakọ the foreign affairs is as one so year one or two reviews any idea and almost answer be see so be a year 10th March 2025 say wow Ukraine fabric because they were still waiting and according to someone when they urban day if it says me diplomatic passport bia ehye obi nchen e woni fie as anipa no one fan call the foreign affairs ministry no that passport ni twem say udi tukwan a enyeye udi kojina KIA metre kutuka international airport there is no way ubetimi ede tukwan now ya chem say sa directive we no affect enkofo bi now enkofo ben sa and affect you now ba say ha o say former ministers and their spouses into aswafo a na kane no wo mo esom e wo na Danko Akufo-Addo aban o mo ne o mo hokafo into say oba oni ne kunu bema nso e wone ne yere e na affect o say former members of parliament inti enye mrashibedwafo a na omo nso ewo the previous administration no emu asese no okomrashibedwafia ho mu biem no ebinum nso ho aka and afi former members of the council of state and their spouses in the council of state for nso ebinum nso ho aka omo nso ne omo yere no ni ade and also former retired justice of the supreme and lower court inti ajudge for atembuafo a na omo supreme court ene other court meka say circuit court any other courts you know them safo ni nyina no ebi mo akwa humgie mu ena omoda so diplomatic passport ni nyina yetwem oba ase hanso a o say former regional ministers metropolitan municipal and district chief executives intene DCs a omo survey ewo mampani dada no ni administration mu de call regional ministers omo ana omo ya aswafo a omo deda manto ahodo na no nyina metropolitan ni municipal nyina omo ho akoka and officials of the National Cathedral Project inti mampani dada na Danko Akufo-Addo National Cathedral no so besi na say adani the expensive pits in West Africa no sa bon kan wo mo am so mo da an omo hwe asofo binum ka ho biem men person me bodin because any mo dada omo nso ho akwa and afin so former non-career ambassadors and dependents international say wonkrofobia na womo akoyese de rubofo a womo dida some sectors anu anu mubo de ru edema womo any other initiatives omo nso sa religious and traditional leaders inti ahemfo ne asorefo ne chief imam for ne just say traditionalists for ni bi ni ade nyina ebi mu businessmen and entrepreneurs enti ye wo businessmen bi ku krom hanum say omo no preferential treatment no munya bi pa enti omu kra diplomatic passport ne service passport ebi mu ha omo ho akoka former government functionaries and all other persons holding official passports are passports not currently serving in any official capacity for the state and otherwise holding any position that falls under the requirements of Section 6 and 7 of the Passport and Travel Certificates Act. Into Mutrima, Safo Wemunina, no, passport shall unchain any can use a passport no, or the Yeshia any ye. Now, a bar say also the ministry acknowledges the compliance of 407 holders of diplomatic and 403 service passports who duly returned their passports in line with the recall directives as of 6 May 2025. And to Mutrima, passport dodo a na ewo so omunsa ka ene de omunsa nka ni nyina no uma chechim ye de ho nsem beba now also consequently owing to the failure of refusal of the other holders to comply with the directives the under lesser 341 unreturned diplomatic and 367 passports bearing the following serial numbers have been hereby cancelled with immediate effect on the instructions of the Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs. All the affected passports have been placed on stop list and shall be confiscated from any person attempting to travel with same. It is much ma oswafa oda foreign affairs and some look to black and the distance you be about the toho. Chris, me sure say and some you have more updates, more info about it. And then of course we ban the sign as they say there. Yaba bedru baby I do. We are learning 701 passport and I train.
Yeah, that's it with the submission you just made.
Okay.
Diplomatic passport and service passport. Yeah, the ma omo aban mu a omo ye teacher aban.
Okay.
Now service passport no yeah the ma omo di dwuma bi a interstate.
Okay.
Now say
between
countries.
Okay.
Yeah, the service passport no. But what service passport no? And yet the diplomatic passport no, the benefits no, they are not the same.
Okay.
And yet not the same thing in a way. Some of them have tax exemptions, some of them too they don't the service for no. Yeah. So that is it. It aids them to have smooth travel and all that. But aban by no, saa nipa dodoɔ wɔ anim nyinaa no ɔmo adwuma asi. Ɔmo adwuma asi. I mean, there are some of them that ebia bibi ni na wɛntumi an facilitate yɛnwie na ebehia na just some of them. But generally, as you are handing over, you hand over totally.
Bibia.
Enti passport ne deɛ, I mean, ɛnyɛ obiara kra na ɛgye ne deɛ because Mikai said Sako there recently they took Omojene there.
Okay.
He was also having a diplomatic passport.
Okay.
Something like that. Well. But so what you may see there, you don't have to possess those that you don't have to get those privileges anymore or again. And na ebema abino Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Ombeje sa passports we na omo ede. I mean, you don't get that privilege again. Now you see them as former appointees, former government officials, and all that, but you don't serve in that capacity again.
Okay.
And see, they will actually seize your.
But say, so omasum or mine if they enjoy those privileges and can say,
passports no. What I say? Yes. I mean, some of them, if governments be or say, oh, they should hold on to it. But no. And this what happened between President Kufuor and President Rawlings. When Rawlings left, I mean, a whole lot of stories, plenty. in shada me bearing what the casisi in so. But if you bet na I say sabotage and I say, oh, I mean,
I was just about asking.
Yeah, nearby, no, no. I mean, a canema also hand you over. These are benefits you were enjoying because you were a minister, you were an appointee, you were a diplomat. You were serving the government in that kind of capacity with other countries. It is a word free, so now I'll hand you over. I mean, they have to cancel all these passports. They asked them to bring it. Na nipa kakra bi na de aba. Nti omo mfa my as of safe, and safe. As of safe. Omo cancel them na want me be to quite. Nti nipa 701 our matching. I think 300 and something, 300 trying kakra de that so. For service and the diplomat. Omo are cancelled them na want me.
Wow. So this is not about sabotage and I say your party na banty. If I say a mafia MPP for near the AM rap.
Yes. So okay, I'm about say producer betting
okay.
Release not to swear. Public announcement not to swear.
Okay.
Okay, I say what okay. The last point was say all other persons holding official passports not currently serving in any official capacity for the state. So you are not serving any official capacity for the state. As of CCA by or otherwise, or otherwise. So or otherwise holding any position that falls under the requirements of section 6 and 7 of the Passports and Travel Certificates Act 1967. So a chair said that section talks about the fact that if you are serving under the government, if only you are serving under the government, you should have these privileges.
Okay.
You should have this passport.
Okay.
You should have this passport so that you enjoy these privileges. What I say?
Yeah.
But say only hope you dear.
Yes,
they give these passports to other people. I mean, celebrities. You understand?
Yeah.
I mean, I buy the back or near the
sukra.
But wait there, who ye juma wa buying anything now way. If you're no more working in that capacity,
so that is all about the passport issue air cost. They say there as low so our commission one when you there is no need for them to hold a diplomatic passport. Maybe that's the no more kwa could be information and there will be a seminar.